everyone, it's Kim. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. Today we're going to be making a recipe from the Skinny-ish dish, and it's cilantro lime rice. So we're going to jump right in and get this recipe made because I cannot wait to give this a try. As always, I will put the link to the original recipe in the comments so that you can make this yourself and print off your own set of directions. So here are our list of ingredients. We have 2 cups of long grain white rice uncooked, and it says not instant. Today I'm going to be using brown rice because that's really all I have here. 4 cups of water, 1 bay leaf, 1 teaspoon of cumin, 2 teaspoons of kosher salt plus a half teaspoon or to taste, 1.5 teaspoons of olive oil, juice of 1 lime or 3 tablespoons, juice of a half a lemon or 2 tablespoons, and a 1/4 cup loosely packed cilantro minced. So I'm going to go ahead and get my rice rinsed and grab that 4 cups of water, and we're going to jump right into this recipe. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the top off and get this recipe started. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to bring 4 cups of water to a boil. So I'm going to turn my pot on and dump in 4 cups of water. The next thing it says to do is to go ahead and measure out 2 cups of rice. The rice that I'm using is here. So I'm going to measure out 2 cups of rice, and I'm going to go ahead and rinse that so that when my water comes to a boil, I can go ahead and start dumping the rice in and the ingredients, the next set of ingredients that it calls for. So stay tuned and I'll be right back. Okay, I popped our lid on just so that it would boil a little faster, so we've got that boiling. I'm going to go ahead, I went ahead and rinsed my rice, so I'm going to go ahead and dump as it popped out really fast. So I'm going to go ahead and get my rice in here. Alright, so the next 4 ingredients that we're going to add is, we're going to add in 2 teaspoons of the 2.5 teaspoons of salt, 1 teaspoon of cumin, a bay leaf, and a teaspoon and a half of olive oil. After we get those in, it says reduce heat to low, cover, and cook for 15 minutes. Now the rice that I have only requires 10 minutes of cook time, so I'm going to pop this down on low now and get the rest of our ingredients in. So I've got kosher salt here, and if you're not sure what that looks like, I will show you here. This is just the Kroger brand. I use this when I'm canning in the fall. So 1 bay leaf, and here are the bay leaves that I'm using today. Pop that in there. 1 teaspoon of cumin is the next ingredient. And here is the cumin that I'm using. You know, some people say cumin, some people say cumin. I was always taught cumin, so that's what I call it. If I'm saying it wrong, I'm probably going to continue saying it wrong, because again, that was just kind of how I was taught. Alright, the last thing I'm adding in is olive oil, and I just have the Great Value brand extra virgin olive oil. I'm going to do a half teaspoon first, and then I'm going to put in a whole teaspoon. Anytime I try to do this, and I try to do the whole one first and the half one second, then I turn around and I put too much in with the second one, so it's easier for me to kind of take the chance and the opportunity to get that half of one the first time versus putting more than I need to in. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and cover this up. Tell my friend to set a timer. Alexa, set timer 10 minutes.
10 minutes, starting now.
And I'll be right back with you. Okay, our rice is done. And note to self, when you are following the directions of the recipe, but yet you change the rice, you may want to go ahead and look at the amounts of rice versus water ratio, because I did not do that and I put way too much water in this. So what I did is I went ahead and drained the water, and I tasted the rice and it seems fine. So just pay attention on the box as to how much you were supposed to put in. So for my rice that I used today, again, I did use the minute brown rice. And for this one, it said 2 cups of water, 2 cups of rice. Well, I put in 4 cups of water and 2 cups of rice, which was way too much. So again, I drained it out. It seems fine, so I'm just going to go ahead and continue on with the recipe. And we all had a learning lesson today, right? It's always good to learn something new. So I pulled out the bay leaf. I fluffed it. Now we're going to stir in the cilantro, the lime juice, and the lemon juice, and then a ½ teaspoon of kosher salt. So the first thing we're going to add in is the lemon juice, and that's 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. So that's 1. And that's 2. Next up, we're going to do the lime juice, and that calls for 3 tablespoons of lime juice. And here's the lime juice that I'm using today. Now, I don't know if you keep lime juice in your house, but I really love this lime juice because of the fact that I not only use it for dishes like this, but when I cut up apples to take them as a snack for work, instead of putting lemon juice on it to keep them from browning, I will use this lime juice, and it totally makes it taste different. It gives your apples a tart, just a nice little tart but sweet taste from the apple. It is so good. You need to give this a try. So if you've not given that a try before, definitely give that a try. So I'm going to go ahead and add in 3 tablespoons of this. And please let me know if you decide to try the lime juice with the apples, because I'm telling you, it's going to blow your mind. All right, we've got all 3 of those in there. The last thing that we need to do is add in the cilantro, and it calls for 1/4 cup of fresh cilantro. Now, I don't keep cilantro in my house, so I do keep this. And this is cilantro paste. And I don't know if you've seen this before. I mean, if you watch my channel, I use this all the time. Anytime I have to use cilantro, I always use this. So with the cilantro paste, it says that it is like a 1-to-1 ratio. Hopefully you can see that. So 1 tablespoon of paste replaces 1 tablespoon of fresh cilantro. So I went ahead and measured out 1/4 cup of cilantro. Here's my 1/4 cup measuring cup. And I'm just going to stir that in. Just going to give those a quick stir, that the stuff that I have in here already. And then I'm going to pop in. I know I've got my arm in the way all the time. All right. So I've got that cilantro. We're just going to mix that in. All right, I think that's good. All right, so we have our cilantro lime rice done. And the official name is cilantro lime rice. I was second guessing myself there for a minute. So again, I decided to make this into a 3-part series. So I'm going to try to make this one part 3 of 3 and tie them all together. And once you get all 3 of these recipes done, you are going to be able to make your very own chipotle chicken burrito bowl. So we've got the ingredients together. We did the chicken, then we did the beans. Now we've taken care of the rice. And I cannot wait to try this all together. Every single piece of this that I've made smelled absolutely amazing. So I'm going to jump off here. I'm going to wrap this up. We're not actually having this meal today. We're going to have it tomorrow now that I've got them all done. And with that said, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video series. If you'd like to see more video series or more recipes like this, please let me know and I'll make sure to add them to the list. All right, have a great day and we'll see you next time. Bye. Okay, I wanted to jump on really quick and let you know that I tasted the rice and it was a little citrusy to me. So what I decided to do is go ahead and make some additional brown rice. You're gonna see my rice cooker right there. And I went ahead and just made some more rice. I'm gonna keep adding rice in it till it gets to the flavor that I think it should be, which will be just perfectly fine because then I just have extra rice to eat throughout the week. So I just wanted to pop on here, not really do a disclaimer, but just to let you know that you may wanna back down the amount of lemon and lime juice just a tad. I even double checked the measurements this morning because I was thinking, wow, maybe, just maybe it was supposed to be teaspoons, not tablespoons, but nope, it was for sure tablespoons. So I just wanted to let you know. And with that said, I will jump off here and finish up this video. Bye.